hear me out, hear me out. This is coming from somebody who absolutely loves the last episode of Roseanne and despises the last episode of Supernatural. But, this is what it's all about. Agree to disagree with everything. This is for like the two-parter Michelle Rides Again. It's not that bad. Like, this was the episode that our episodes hated and despised, and it's the worst series finale. I don't think so. I have a lot more I could name. I just think this is something that, it's not my favorite. I wouldn't put it on any list, but there's something to it that I do like. There is a moment. There are moments. There's a lot going on. Jesse and Joey with this wrestling thing. DJ trying to find a prom date. Michelle and her horse, and Stephanie with this Romeo and Juliet thing. With this boy. And Michelle and Stephanie kind of like entwine within like one yeah. And so Michelle is in this horse thing, this horse story, and she becomes friends with this little girl. I guess she's rich, this little rich girl, very nice. Has a mom that's very judgmental and very win-win-win, that type. Danny kind of gets, tries to up her. And so it's the two, this horse competition. And they basically, and I'm going to say like within the two parts for Michelle Rides Again, they basically just want to have fun, so they end up going to another trail, and that leads into, the horse gets scared, or, and Michelle, falls, and it looks like she didn't hit her head. Then it ends, and it's like, good thing it didn't, like, there was still a continuation. Imagine it just ended like that. But like, Michelle comes back, everybody around the house is trying to, like, so I know what they were trying to do, and this does happen with last episode sometimes, where like they try, like, something happens with someone, they try to give memories back to them, and then there's clip shows. They do the teddy bear song. Mr. Woodchuck comes. They show Mr. Woodchuck. But the scene that I think, shows the most, like, kind of gives me like the most out of it, and I think is a well done scene in my opinion, is asking where her mother is, where Michelle asking where, what happened. And then that, I think, was one of one of those moments where the violins worked. Steve comes back, and it's just all this other ends. Yeah, I understand why people wouldn't like this. It's, in a way, like, not the last filmed episode All Stood Up actually is. But I know, I understand why they did it. This is also, I believe, the like third time both twins are on screen. And I just think it's not as bad as people would, think. It's like it's not supernatural bad. But I actually just I kind of I find it a bit overlooked.